I'm gonna be able to look at that later. Yeah, then he quit shortly after that.
So,
Yep.
what you do?
Nothing. I've lost 4 extra games. No, 6 extra games I need to get back. Yeah, six
So
extra
when you're done
games.
on the board?
I don't know. I don't know yet. And look at his stats.
He's a rank 100. Wow. So he played more games than you, won more games than you. He's a way better rank than you.
Not really.
Well, not way better, but
If you look,
so
here's the
he's.
way you could tell it.
Oh, you got back to the thousands.
Look how you could tell it. Okay, I am 54 games up. I was 60 games. Actually, I was 65 games up. I lost like 9 games in a row.
He's only
He's only
say,
32 games up.
wait,
Add 32 to his 374, and you get the
yeah, okay.
406. So he's only 32 up. So he's played more games than me, and he's 30 something, and I'm 50 something. So I'm almost twice as many wins versus losses as he's got. So I'm actually comparably as good or better player. And you can tell by looking at this right here.
I think my average effort against are better than his.
Average yards per game is higher.
Mine's higher too.
Yeah, because you get all those bomb outs and you're playing against different kind of people. So yours isn't higher probably than mine as far as because points for. See, my points against are that. My points for are that. So your points, unless you quitting or people quitting on you, this is how I know who's usually the better player right here. That's a point five difference in score here, and a point four difference in score there. You see it?
Hmm.
So when you look at it,
I still don't know how I got get those deep ball throws with two is sucky on him.
because it lets you get those because it's Tyreek Hill. You're throwing them to Tyreek Hill and you're throwing them to
So
Waddle. Both of them have deep um, special, so no matter how he throws it, you got one-on-one special and you got the extra speed on both of those. So if
that's I forgot about that. I forgot when they have deep routes boost past the 50-yard line, they get an extra one speed,
extra boost
which
speed,
doesn't make sense because he already has 99,
right? So it means
and that gives Jalen Waddle
it means
99.
he's uncatchable. So if he's uncatchable,
Yeah, I think it's in
if you don't,
295.
if it don't matter. If he's uncatchable, if he gets behind you, it's over.
Hmm.
Unless you have somebody back there behind waiting, or unless you go over the top with somebody who has over the top knockout power or over the top pick power.
Which is why you should play zone.
No, which is why you shouldn't play zone.
But you always have someone back there though if you use her right and if you play it
But
right.
you shouldn't play zone because zone has what? It's a bubble.
Seams. So you could just
And
find
once you
you
get
could just
past
get your running
or the
back there
top of the
on
zone,
the seams and
it don't matter about the seams. It's the top of the zone. So the bubble is like this. If I get over the top of the bubble, the guy is still standing there in that bubble. That's what.
but that's if your O line has the
Mm,
ability to get to keep it where if you don't get sacked.
well,
For
then what they do is they'll block the tight end. Anybody that they're not going to try to throw it to, they'll block everybody but two receivers. You can block everybody besides. You can block everybody.
Oh,
Instead of putting them out on a route, you put them out on pass block.
oh, you know what I also realized? Putting Tyreek Hill as running back or fullback is better than having him, in my opinion, as wide receiver one. Because first, I could just have him run the ball. Second, as a fullback, I can have him run those deep,
Those wheel routes.
and then have him just go just zooming past everybody.
Hmm.
So I probably
But if you try that on somebody who's seen that before, a lot of times I can stop it, can't I? Because I've seen it before. I know what people do with that.
Raheem Mostert as that move.
So what you need to learn, in my opinion, what I do is like I can play with other teams and dominate with other teams. But because a lot of people don't play like I play with the Cowboys, that's why I do it that way. Like I know anytime I see somebody playing with the Browns, what are they gonna do?
Either run with Deshaun Watson or spam Amari Cooper. Or spam run with Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb, Nick
Because he's
Chubb, Nick Chubb, Nick
crazy.
Chubb, Nick Chubb.
Amari Cooper's good.
Coop,
And
Coop, Coop,
he
Coop, Chubb,
could
Coop,
run with
Chubb,
Deshaun
Chubb, Chubb, Coop, Chubb.
Watson. Because he's got speed on him and he's actually good
But in real
at
life, Deshaun Watson ain't running the ball.
yeah.
But
I
on this
swear
game,
he's so good. I don't understand.
if they play with the Bills,
Or they're running with Josh Allen, uh, spamming Devin Singletary for sure. Uh, Deep ball passing at almost every play to Diggs. Uh, um, they're gonna use their own defense. What's it? Micah Hyde. Well, you got
you see what I'm saying? So you can look at,
Tre'Davious White just shutting down everything, half the field.
you can see that with certain teams. What do you see with the Cowboys?
They got very overrated quarterback. They got a good running back.
But what are
They're
people on
pretty
here gonna
good.
play? When you see the Cowboys on here, what are you looking out for?
CD Lamb running with Dak Prescott and absolutely blowing me up with Ezekiel Elliott and Michael Parsons. Apparently now they can sub Michael Parsons in as running back, quarterback, and corner.
No, that's on Ultimate Team. I'm talking about ranked games.
Oh, the last time I think the last time I played someone with the Cowboys besides you, they paused the game. They used each of their pause. They had Micah Parsons as a cornerback. Unless they
Yeah,
have another cornerback that's named Parsons, and then they
yeah,
also had him as a running back.
yeah. That's somebody glitching the game because it won't let him go on defense. It won't let him go on defense. It'll only, I mean, on offense, it'll only let him go on defense. But yeah, I've seen that too. I got it on record where a guy was putting in uh, Cooper Rush as the damn fullback.
We put a quarterback and fullback. Wait a minute.
And then he would pitch it to Cooper Rush, and then pitch it back to
Prescott.
Prescott, and either of the two of them could still pass. I was like, that's some bullshit.
Yo, man, really found a way to.
That's when I quit. I was like, I'm not. Nope. When I seen him doing it, I was like, okay. So
Cooper sucks.
I
So,
no. Rush is nice.
I mean, he can throw deep balls and he has
Rush
good
is
accuracy,
nice.
but
Rush is nice.
he's a 70 overall though.
But it's on. See, that don't matter because all I want him to be able to do is throw accurately. So Rush, he can do that. Even Greer can do that.
Greer can.
I can beat you with just Greer.
You
I've beat people with just Greer. I've played whole games with Greer.
can't beat him with Greer.
Okay.
He's too bad.
All right.
Look at
I'm supposed to beat this random person right here with Greer.
Let me go to the bathroom first.
sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and themselves.
I need this win anyway. Can you move, please?
Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start.
Well, they might play it out. They got
past the 30.
Yeah, they might. I don't know if I can play with Greer against the Cowboys. We'll see.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he goes out right around the 39. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. I need to be able to think about this one he set up different depth chart to me, different everything. So I'm trying to figure him out real quick. Looking to throw, Prescott.
I couldn't get back around there.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
You got to sub them in, but yeah, we do. One of them was hurt for a long time.
Prescott on 4th down.
That out of here.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
I got to see what if I might be able to play with Greer in the second half. I don't want to do it in the first half yet.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35 on 2nd down, Prescott. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st down, it's Greer. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I don't know if I can play against him or Greer because Greer's release. No, it's just a little slower, and he's blitzing like crazy.
It wasn't a fumble, really. And this
yeah.
Incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
I don't like that.
To the air again, Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown.
No.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
No, he ain't picking that. Now, if it was Greer, he would have picked it. Because Greer's release is still slow.
Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Trying. It don't just be. It just bang, bang, bang.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away.
I don't know.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return.
I don't know what you're talking about
here, right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I'm an average person. If I'm not playing against the Cowboys,
this next drive by the Cowboys
then yeah, I can play with Greer.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond.
Because I don't know really
they certainly do, but
know yet what he's
when you take that risk,
gonna do.
You understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back.
Because I know what I would do, but he's got a whole different. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, I'm ready now.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott.
He's open.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. On the move past the 40. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside
Well, it was
the 30.
my fault because I let him go.
Throwing.
I won't let him go this time. There it goes.
Got it open there.
Yeah.
It's Michael Gallup.
See, that's what I was trying to do the first
They're
time.
going to move it down to inside the 25. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Prescott.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, he wouldn't. That would have been all picked. He could have got the pass off. I'd have picked it.
I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And I missed.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one.
He had
good
it.
from
Hey,
56 yards out. And
you see how I ran
board, but still trailing. It's
the wrong
7-3.
edge.
Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
No, it wasn't, because he wanted to do the onside kick, and if I would have picked regular instead of been watching him, then
from a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Hold on. What was I saying? Because you cut me off and I lost my train of thought.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
From the 27, Prescott.
Ah.
He will go down. A Cowboy a
No, I
sack.
saw it, but I'd rather take that sack.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack.
Didn't get a pick, yeah. That was
Here's
pick.
Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
This is the game right here. If I get this first, I'm okay. If he gets it, I'm going to be a little nervous.
Prescott to throw on fourth.
Got it.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
How's that a fumble, though?
And they'll start with great
Incomplete
field
pass,
position
yes. Fumble,
at
no.
the 41-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And if he did, he was down then.
Time for being aggressive, but not with this field position.
No, he didn't do a football move. He didn't get to catch it. He knocked it out before he caught it.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
It's crazy. Now I got to pick the damn ball, and he's not going to throw it anymore.
Here on first down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They go back to Pollard on second down. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Let me be right. I think he's going slant.
They'll set up to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
I told you. I think he's going slant.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the
fumble
field.
just pissed me off,
Too
though.
many bodies in there got picked.
Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4 bodies in that area.
No matter how hard you try and
see what I'm
spread
talking
the
about?
field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just
Why is he
too many
just
bodies in
dropping
the
the
area,
ball?
an interception can result.
I need to get a touchdown
By the defense here. They did a nice job accounting
because
for
EA
everybody,
is getting
and
me
that
on this
led to
drop
an
balls and
incompletion.
stuff. No, I throw a lot to Zeke, and I don't have any issues usually.
Second and 10. Quick throw here to Hilton. And some room to maneuver.
No, he was supposed to block him. I'm trying to, you see, I'm trying to wait for the block. I'm weaving and bobbing and bobbing and weaving.
How about the blocking he received right after the catch?
Yeah, that was great. That opened the hole for that big
And I'm not
game.
even celebrating. That's what pissed me off.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Inside give to Elliott. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, second and 6. Prescott. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
I'll take that.
And he's
Just
going
take
to
it.
go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Don't care.
Micah Parsons coming in to drop him for a loss of
Play
8.
smart football.
And it also brings up 4th. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
He almost got it, yeah.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I just need one good pick. And don't fumble it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been
Cameron,
very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Trying to run for it with Pollard.
He was trying to juke because he thought I was going to go for the
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
That should be me.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, this defense has to feel good because they've now brought down one of the faster quarterbacks in the game multiple times. That defensive unit, they're letting us all know they get paid too. They're no slouches themselves.
To try again after the sack. Prescott looking deep for Hilton. And that's going to be incomplete.
I thought I picked it.
Trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team.
No, he didn't catch it.
But a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
We both dove for it, and the ball went in my hands and fell out.
I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
I'm not random. They're not random at all. Promise they're not random.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is going to have the Cowboys.
No, that's not stupid.
Down.
He was doing what he was supposed to do because that's a glitch in the game that it doesn't let you target him.
1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
He's going back to Schultz, or he's going to Lamb, one of the two, so I just got to watch both of them.
Prescott now. And that's going to be incomplete.
Schultz.
12 seconds left.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
In 7 seconds, it's time for 2 plays.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll throw again.
Try not to.
Prescott.
Try not to.
Be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
I'd use a juke. He's too big to juke through.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Taking it
because usually he'll fumble there. No, usually he'll fumble there. People will move it around and he'll hit his feet and then he can get it. I've seen that and done that too before.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
That's pass interference. Did you see that? That's bull crap.
He's been on point this entire game.
He has
That's some bull crap.
Not that time. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw.
So you can get a blitz in.
And he's taken down.
But this is how you get away from that.
Prescott, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And Dallas,
you see how open he was, right?
Terrific field position. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his
wide
team
open.
than we do. He must know something's up.
That was
Either
wide
he's
open.
with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpired. And he
I'm okay with that.
quite make it, taking it within
I'm okay with
an
Turpin.
eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Turpin is fast, but I broke contain and was covering the 4 people on the other side.
Tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
He did what he was supposed to.
Jake Ferguson taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are
because they are tight ends for the Cowboys, because the long snapper for the Cowboys got hurt.
So we're right back where we started.
A lot of the long snappers got hurt. I'm telling you, because they were running through them like really bad.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Yeah, that hit was crazy.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Now back to throw. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Yeah, he's making me play him like any other person that I see that I can just run over. I can put, but I can't put him in because he's not.
Back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. Call that a gain of 5.
Yeah, he's tapping.
2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking right right sideline. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I'm so sick of him blitzing.
From the shotgun again to Elliott.
He's running this blitz where you get off of that hip, and when you do that, the guy is just open.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Now when I say that, he stops blitzing and backs up into, because he knows I'm going for that pass. So I have to read it really, really quick, which sucks. So if I read it wrong, like I read that one right, if I read it wrong, then he's gone.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Because I don't want to get the ball back.
Cowboy football. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the
because I only got a 7 points. So if I mess up and he goes for the 2 and walks in with the fullback again, game's over for me.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to take this.
So now I'll take it 3 points at 3 yards at a time. Get the first.
So both teams trade touchdowns.
If I have to kick the field goal, I have to kick the field goal. I need to be up 2 scores. Because he's playing too good.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And if he keeps covering like he's covering, I'm going to have to
complete to Hilton.
I'm going to have to switch plays, switch formations.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
So
3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I don't usually, because I can play in this formation too, but I don't like playing. I don't like playing just for the win.
That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from.
Right now, I'm just playing for the win.
Stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Because I lost too many games.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
Because I'm in field goal range now, so.
It's time to shine.
Yeah.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful
That's why
spot.
I ran it like that.
46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score
I'm like,
game.
if he's not gonna,
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
no, anything can happen. Don't get it twisted.
But it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A quick throw,
like that kind of shit.
It's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So
Dolphins was already a Super Bowl contender. They just fucked up during the season.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short, 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Hell no. I need to get 2 scores up. That way he's got to get a touchdown and a onside and a field goal
coming now for Brett Maher
to tie.
This to perhaps salt this one away. Maher able to put this one through.
You see what I'm saying? I really need a win because I've been just losing off dumb shit.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Yeah.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Dak. His throw incomplete.
No, he's slow. The guy I'm running with is slow, but his job is only to just stay in it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And a throw there.
I wasn't even trying to pick.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Open man.
I'm all right with that.
It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Steps away to his left.
No, sir.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football.
From injuring himself.
And look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock
that was my fault.
And it is
I threw that wrong.
Good positioning there downfield to break that one.
Actually, because I had him on a fade instead of a
Despite
streak.
the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of,
And so I didn't throw it to the outside corner, and he didn't run. If you realize he ran it straight, he didn't fade out.
Extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back.
Extend it. Have some fun. Well, Prescott here to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Yeah. But I don't care because
And the Cowboys
it's over.
come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, CD, for the losing side,
he still was 2 scores down, though. That's one thing. That's why I kicked field goal, because he was 2 scores down. It'll put him 2 scores down instead of 1.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
See the adjustments I made? So you think it's going to be just, easy, but I know how to make adjustments, and I know how to keep it. But see, you go with just glitchy plays that you see online. Oh, I'm going to throw it over the top every time. I'm going to crisscross them, and whichever one's open, as you can see, I know how to stop that.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis
You
and
can say
all
what
our
you want to say.
hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL
Sometimes
on
I miss
EA
it.
Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Because he didn't really do nothing this year.
He had a 91 speed. Now he got 84. I mean, 84. I can't count.
Love you too, sir.